Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So, as we know, for next month on August 17th, Forza Horizon 5 will have its 24th series update themed as Italian automotive. Now, unlike some of the previous country-focused manufacturer series updates like the German automotive back in Series 8 or the Japanese one in Series 17, this upcoming series update will be incredibly special as 4 major car brands will be returning to Forza Horizon 5. Now, when we all noticed that Alfa Romeo, Lancia, Fiat and Abarth were missing from Horizon 5 at launch, all of us were probably wondering what happened to these major and extremely popular car brands, as they have been staples in the Forza franchise. And not only that, other racing games such as The Crew 2, Need for Speed Unbound, and even Gran Turismo has featured some of these cars in their own game even after the release of Horizon 5. Now, as consumers, we may never truly know the story behind all this and why they were missing from Horizon 5 from the beginning. However, what I do find fascinating is that the same manufacturers are now also missing in the upcoming Crew Motorfest. So, who knows what is truly going on, but the main story here is that Alfa, Lancia, Fiat and Abarth are all returning in Series 24 and why this could potentially be a game-changing update for Forza Horizon 5. Now, first off, for anyone who is a huge fan of rallying, the return of Lancia is perhaps something you have been waiting for over a year and a half now. And of course, with Horizon 5's Rally Adventure expansion, where not only do you actually get to experience some proper dirt rally tracks with proper pace notes, but you also get to drive on some of the tightest and twistiest roads that the game has to offer. I believe there will be a slight resurgence in the Rally Adventure expansion once these manufacturers return, especially with Lancia. And remember, since their absence, Playground Games has also added the new anti-lag turbo upgrade options, which of course could not be any more perfect for some of the rally icons that Lancia has made that were featured in previous Forza Horizon titles. The only question is, which Lancias will Playground Games reintroduce? If we look back at Forza Horizon 4, there were a total of 5 Lancias included, and the chances of all of them returning either in Series 24 or perhaps drip-fed to future updates are incredibly high. However, there are 2 other Lancias that have made an exclusive appearance only in Horizon 3 through the Blizzard Mountain expansion, and that is the Lancia Delta S4 Group B and the Lancia Stratos HF Group 4, which is not to be confused with the Stratos HF Stradale featured back in Horizon 4. These cars, in my opinion, would be fantastic, especially in Sierra Nueva, and put on some anti-lag turbos, I would definitely replay some of the races in that expansion again. So Playground Games, if you are watching, please bring back all 7 Lancias in Horizon 5. Now, when it comes to the other returning manufacturers like Alfa Romeo, Fiat and Abarth, if I have to be very realistic, the odds of seeing any new to Forza cars coming from these manufacturers is highly unlikely. We will most probably see many, if not all of the car models returning from Horizon 4, either for Series 24 or in a future update, depending on how Playground Games decides to bring these cars back. As I mentioned in one of my recent videos, if all of the cars from these 4 manufacturers were introduced as festival playlist rewards, then yeah, I can't see how they could possibly fit all 30 plus cars throughout the month, as I would imagine, just like the German and Japanese automotive series updates, the developers also like to reserve certain rewards like super wheel spins, Forza Link chat lines, or even cars that already exist in the game as prizes for the smaller challenges throughout the week. However, if by some miracle the developers over at Playground Games goes, you know what, because these car manufacturers were really supposed to be featured at the game from launch, let's actually make these returning car brands and their vehicles available for all players to purchase through the auto show. I know some of you watching would actually prefer this over the 20-point weekly reward system, but who knows, perhaps they could do a mix between the two, have certain cars be available through the auto show, while some are exclusive throughout the festival playlist. But what do you guys prefer? Share your comments down in the comment section below. But I now want to shift my attention solely on Alfa Romeo, as if there's any chance of seeing any new to Forza cars from any of these returning manufacturers for the next update, it would be Alfa. And the car I'm sure many of you are probably wanting to see is the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA-M. This new addition would certainly make up for some of the lost time we've had with Alfa Romeo, and seeing as Gran Turismo 7 and even Need for Speed Unbound, which was released just late last year, we could very well see the GTA-M featured in Horizon 5, and if not for Series 24, perhaps in a future update now that they are all licensed to be in the game. It is also noteworthy to mention that within the hidden folders of Horizon 5, data miners did discover a hidden suspension file for an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio 6 Underground, which, for those who don't know, is a movie that features a slightly upgraded bright green Giulia Quadrifoglio with a hydraulic handbrake, ECU remapping, and Pirelli P Zero Corsa rear tyres. So, will this movie star car be featured in Series 24? I mean, we did get Barbie right, so who's to say that the 6 Underground Alpha won't have a chance of being introduced? Now, of course, the entire theme for Series 24 is Italian automotive, and for Playground Games to just reduce such a broad update to returning manufacturers would almost feel slightly lackluster. And because almost every update in Horizon 5 this year has always included at least 1 or 2 spotlight new to Forza cars, there is a very high possibility that we may see some other Italian new to Forza cars being introduced for Series 24 as well. Cars like the Maserati MC20, which is of course featured in the Crew 2 and is one of the highest voted cars from the Forza official suggestion hub, would make a great addition to this update. The new Lamborghini Countach LP800-4 would also be an excellent choice, or even the Ferrari 296 GTB. I mean, they're new, but have also been out long enough for the developers to actually have time to scan and model them into their game, so I would most certainly expect other Italian manufacturers to be included in this update as well. But with the Crew Motorfest coming out this September, and in their car list also featuring some very exclusive Italian hypercars, there is one car from that particular game that I would love to see in Forza Horizon 5, and seeing as how electric vehicles are quite celebrated by Playground Games, could we see the Lamborghini Terzo for Series 24? I mean, Playground Games with the Crew Motorfest and Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown breathing down your neck, this is one way to retain or even gain renewed interest to Forza Horizon 5, so fingers crossed that some of the cars that I just mentioned will be featured for Series 24. I just hope that we don't get an entire catalogue of cars just from Horizon 4 from the 4 returning Italian car brands, and that's it. I also look forward to all of the other content that Playground Games will be introducing in the next update. But anyways, what do you guys think we will see for Series 24? Share us your thoughts down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And if you would like to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 5 related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.